Welcome to Across the Table, the podcast of Hannibal the Magician. Welcome back to you, welcome back to me. Yeah, here we are again, Across the Table. A place where I try to explore the art of presence, performance, and the strange magic that happens when human beings sit face to face, or the magic that can happen. A storyteller, magician, and for the past 3 years I make my living in the space between the impossible and the intimate. I run a tidy little seance show at the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. Today, this afternoon, whenever you're listening, I want to take you into the rhythm of 3 words that have defined my craft, and I suspect might just define yours as well, if you were an artist, if you're a creator, if you're a person who loves life and who loves people, or is striving to in that direction. First topic is resistance. Resistance is a basic human trait. We all face it. A gentleman by the name of Stephen Pressfield said similar words in his book, The War of Art. And it's the things we fight against that prevent our art from happening. Every artist, every performer, every human being who's ever tried to do something worthwhile has met resistance, the shadow of it, at least. And for me, resistance shows up in the hours before performance, when the chairs are empty, the lights are low, and I tend to hear the voice in my head going, do I really have the strength? Do I have the tenacity to do this again? It whispers in my ear, maybe nobody's going to show up. Maybe they don't care. Maybe you're not good enough. Maybe they will show up and you're going to bitterly disappoint them. That voice isn't unique to me, to magicians, to artists. It's in the writer's blank page. It's in the executive's unopened laptop. The lover hesitating at the doorway with something important to say but somehow unable to bring it forward. Resistance is universal. It's the dragon at the mouth of the cave. But the thing is, resistance is proof that the thing matters. If it didn't matter, there wouldn't be any struggle. The worthwhileness, the reward lies on the other side of the struggle. We all have to face the dragon, and we have to face him in our own way. The way through the resistance isn't bravado or sharpened sticks. It's practice, it's rehearsal. Not mere practice, mind you, but real full-on rehearsal. Practice is repetition for the sake of skill. Rehearsal is practice with intent. Practice with presence. When I am in rehearsal, I'm not just running through the moves of a trick or the words of a story. I'm embodying them, embracing them, pulling myself into the room, into the space between the table, into your space. And rehearsal isn't limited just to the stage. Every difficult conversation, every business pitch, every attempt to be honest with the people we love, these can be rehearsed. You can prepare your heart as much as your hands. And then comes the repetition. Night after night, day after day, show after show, the willingness to do it again, even when the thrill that you used to have with it isn't there. The fire in your belly that gave you the poetry, the burning desire to put the paint onto the canvas. It doesn't last forever. Repetition isn't glamorous. It's carrying the chairs in, setting the table, lighting the candles over and over and over. It's muscle memory married to patience. It's the details that make the bigger picture, the magic, the art. It's the details that go into it that make the magic happen. It's the the refolding of the metal, the forging of the sword in the kiln, in the hotness, in the coals. It has to be done again and again and again until your muscles are sore. That's where excellence comes through. And there's the secret. Repetition is where the transformation happens. The moves of the card trick become second nature. The story becomes the lived experience. The conversation becomes truth. And if you repeat it long enough, resistance loses its teeth. It's still there, but you recognize it as an old friend, not a monster. This is what I am married to. This is what I am birthed into. This is the gift. And if I don't use the gift, it is insulting the giver. Resistance, rehearsal, repetition, the dragon, the preparation, the transformation. I sit across the table from audiences night after night. I learn these 3 steps aren't just for artists. They're for anyone who dares to live with intention. Listen to that. Live with intention. Maybe that's you. If today you feel that tug of resistance, I invite you to take one small step of rehearsal. Whisper the words you're afraid to say. Make one gesture towards the work you want to be doing. Repeat it tomorrow and the next day and the next, and watch what unfolds. I appreciate your attention to these matters. There is hope in the world. Do not despair, and do not let fear get sold to you. A couple of invitations I'd like to extend. If these words resonate with you, you'll find a deeper dive into my new book, Zen and the Magician's Hand. It's available right now on my website, themagicartist.com. Themagicartist.com. It's a lot of reflections on willpower, identity, and presence. If you prefer moving pictures to spoken words, I've been building a YouTube channel where I share stories, behind-the-scenes glimpses, little magic, a crack in the door of the seance room. You can take a look around. Come and sit with me there. And if you're near to Stanley Hotel, you know where to find me. There's a chair waiting across the table just for you. I know it's hard. I know it's scary. And I know that it's difficult to tear yourself away from the news when the fear keeps coming across and across and across. Put up your boundaries. Push back against the resistance that is keeping you from making beauty that just might save the world. I'm thinking of you. I'm walking that path with you. And I truly hope that there is love where you are.
I may not know exactly where this road is taking me, but I know I'm exactly right where I'm supposed to be. The journey is long, full of joy and pain, but as long as you're smiling, I'll stand in the rain. I have nothing left to give other than love. And the funny thing about it is, love is everything. I hope there is love where you are. I hope there is love where you are. Tricks, but if you open up your eyes, you would see nothing but the truth behind all of my lies. I broke every rule and I rolled every boulder. I carried the weight of the world on my shoulder. There is nothing left to give other than best part about it is, love is everything. I hope love Without heart, you've got nothing but illusion. Anyone can wave a wand and make all their heartache